Unreal, fellas. The Sixers get a really solid, successful win today in Miami. They win 124 to 114. It was just a great all-around game from the Sixers team. And one thing I always want to point out is the turnovers. And they averaged 17, which is obnoxious. They only turned the ball over 10 times tonight, which is obviously one of the reasons why they were good tonight. On top of that, they win the third quarter. And one of the big issues for me is when this team comes out after halftime and they're slow and the other team gets to go on a big run and they can't find a way to slow things down and they struggle to close things out. But that was not the case today. So Joel Embiid is dominant once again. 35 points, 18 rebounds. He's crazy. It's as simple as that. He's just crazy. He's on another level. They try and throw three big men at him. I mean, Whiteside, Olynyk, Adebayo. He can't be stopped. His ability to get to the free throw line is unrealistic. 20 free throw attempts tonight. He drained 16 of them. He gets to the line at will. And that's why he's so effective. He's such a beast. And we're getting spoiled with it. He came into this season and said, I want to be the MVP. Well, he's really trying to prove that to people that he put in that type of work. And you can see it. J.J. Redick, 25 points. Unreal tonight. And just seriously, phenomenal. Markelle Fultz, 5-5 on the stat sheet with 5 points, 5 assists. But the story with him is the double clutch of the free throw. He's at the line, and he literally does like a pump fake double clutch with a free throw. And this is just the strangest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what's going on. On Twitter, it says that him and Drew Hanlon are not talking anymore. That was his shooting coach throughout the summer. So him and Fultz are not talking, but he's still continuing to work with Joel Embiid. And I don't know what the drama is, and I don't know what's going on with Fultz. It's the weirdest thing ever. Just forgot how to shoot a basketball. It's so weird. Because there's spurts where it's like, damn, this dude can ball. And then there's spurts where it's like you're double clutching a free throw. It is not ideal. Let's just say that it is not ideal whatsoever. So that was funky. When you talk about the bench today, Mike Muscala hits 3 threes. He creates a nice spark. He was close to a double-double. He didn't grab enough boards. I think he had 8 to finish with. But he's a great player to come off the bench. I really like it, even with the mask. And for Korkmaz. Okay, I'll give it to him. He had a great game today. 16 points, 4 boards. He had a steal, which led to him getting a nice bucket because he cuts to the hoop after the steal. He lays it in. A good amount of three-pointers. He took a charge in this game, and he was actually hustling so hard on the offensive side of the rebounding that he was making the other team foul because of how much hustle he was given while trying to get to the glass. He was making the most of his opportunities again tonight. He went in there and said, I demand a trade, I want to play. And he's getting limited minutes right now, but he's getting an opportunity due to everything with Jimmy Butler. And he's making the most of it. That's without a doubt. The Sixers had 24 assists tonight, which is phenomenal. And at the end of the day, when I look at that turnover number, it's great. It's great, and that is why this team was successful tonight. Ben Simmons' stat line reads 13, 7, and 7. So he continues to do what he does with the basketball, and that's distribute it, grab boards, and a little bit of everything, really. At the end of the day, when you look at this game and how it was played, I thought the Sixers just played a really good basketball game. They were in control. Joel and their stars were clutch. Late in this game, Joel Embiid hit a 3 that was essentially the dagger. And on top of that, right after that, Ben Simmons with a monster jam for 2. But that Joel Embiid 3 was great, and that pretty much made the entire crowd leave. Now, Brett Brown got interviewed after the game, and he was discussing Wilson Chandler. Because on the stat line, it doesn't pop out as anything crazy. But what he likes with Wilson Chandler is his veteran presence, his size, the way he plays, his toughness, the way he can defend. And that's not on the score sheet. So Brett Brown really enjoyed that tonight out of Wilson Chandler, even though he's still kind of coming back from the injury. And we're trying to get him to ease himself into the Sixers lineup. Brett Brown is thrilled. Let's be real. After this ball game, we move on to the Jimmy Butler era. Okay, we're looking for Wednesday to be a potential start here for Jimmy, and everything's going to change. The lineups are going to change. The flow of this team is going to be different, but I'm excited because Joel Embiid is providing 30-plus games, grabbing 10 or more rebounds consistently. Of our games so far, he has gotten 30 and 10 in 9 of those games. 9. The next person has 3. The kid is special. The kid is dominant. And he showed it tonight. And with the addition of Jimmy Butler and him and Ben Simmons, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. But as for this game, they limited the turnovers. They did great in the third quarter because they didn't allow that run we're used to seeing where it's like a 20-0 run. And we didn't see that. JJ Redick was great. And I'm excited to see what this team has moving forward. Great win tonight. Very happy for him. Let's get some rest. Bang. Wednesday. Magic. I'm stoked. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you next time.